Welcome back. It's time now to take a look at the top business stories. UAE orders 60 Black Hawks at the Dubai Heli Show. Indian nationals top non-Emirati list of property investors in Dubai. And the growing challenges of operational safety and an aging workforce in the oil sector. GCC markets continue their downward slide. There were similar results across the UAE bourses. There were mixed results across the Asian markets as investors await the results of the US midterm elections and the Federal Open Market Committee meeting. The DFM fell 2.25% to close at 1,742 points. Shares at MR Properties and Arab Tech fell over 3% each. DU was down 2%. 296 million shares were traded, valued at 360 million dirhams. And in the capital, the ADX fell 1.5% to close at 2,763 points. Aldar Properties lost 6.25% as the company confirmed the resignation of its CEO, John Bullow. The energy sector was also down. Shares at Dana Gas dropped 1.25%, while TAQA lost 1.5%. Etisalat fell 2.25%. 187 million shares were traded, valued at 358 million dirhams. As the UAE increases its military aviation expenditure, the country has placed an order for 60 Black Hawks. Defence companies at the fourth edition of the Dubai Heli Show 2010 confirmed the latest purchases made by the government to expand and modernise its military strength. The three-day event hosts over 100 exhibitors with the air rescue, search and rescue and medical transport industry and includes the first military and homeland security exhibition.
This is the most sophisticated battle airplane in inventory around the world. The UAE has taken on order for a significant quantity of these airplanes, and they've tailorized and customized these for the specific application of the harsh environment in which they fly. We've received 20 orders for this specific helicopter and 40 orders for the more advanced UH-60M Black Hawk that has a little bit different configuration, a digitized cockpit as opposed to this cockpit. So as part of the modernization, as I said, we're looking to modernize the maritime fleets as well. Looking for head of state and VIP transportation with this helicopter. And of course, he's also looking at the commercial marketplace here in the United Arab Emirates.
Indian nationals are the largest non-Emirati real estate investors in Dubai for 2010. Data obtained by Radin.com from the Dubai Land Department indicate Indians have purchased property worth 19.3 billion dirhams, 19% of the total investment for the first 8 months of 2010. With property prices falling, Dubai is proving to be an attractive investment for bargain hunters. Britons come in second with 5.6 billion dirhams, followed by Iranians and Canadians. The total property investment during the same period amounts to 48.9 billion dirhams.
There are two reasons. Number one, if you see back home in India, the property prices in the recent past has shot up almost by 60 to 80%, and the further upside is limited. So they need to invest their money in some places where they can have a higher return. Since Dubai, the prices are almost at the all-time low. They are bottoming out, so it's a good place to invest. That is one of the reasons. And even traditionally, if you see Dubai has attracted Indians since 1973, so it's because of the culture what Dubai is having. I don't think that only the salaried people are making a point to purchase a property here. It could be anyone, maybe a Bollywood star or a serious investor from India.
Meanwhile, a report by Jones Lang LaSalle has revealed that Abu Dhabi's retail market remains undersupplied in terms of quality. The capital's most popular centres have limited vacancies, but the completion of a significant number of retail projects over the next 6 months is likely to make the market more competitive, offering greater choice to tenants. The GCC markets ended down today. Let's check in on those numbers now, starting off with the UAE general indexes. Coming up now, let's take a look at the major international currencies against the dirham, followed by the price of oil and the precious metals. On the way after the break, we talked to David Clark, the CEO of PSN Emirates, about the shift in focus on health and safety in the oil and gas sector.